Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So we have been learning about the UPSC journey and how you should be going through each stage, that is prelims, mains and interview. In this video, we will be talking about how to prepare for your optional. Now my optional was geography, so I will be focusing mainly on that. But you can also take some of the tips and tricks to prepare for your own optional subjects that you have opted for the exam. So let's begin. So my own score in UPSC Civil Services 2024 mains in geography optional was 244, which you guys will know is not such a great score. There are people who score even above 300, and if you want to get into the merit list, that should be your target. At least 270 should be your target. So, my scores were not that satisfactory. But yes, I gave my mains with a job, and also I did not get the time to get a coaching in optional subject or to even give a test series and get my answers analyzed from an expert. So, in that respect, I think my score was good. 244 is a decent number. I'll just try to tell you the approach and thought process you need to have to write answers in your optional subject. Other than that, for books and syllabus, I think you should be going to channels and websites and creators who are either subject experts or who at least have scored high scores like around 300, because they will tell you more thoroughly on what to cover and what not to cover. So, as I have told in my previous videos, my journey to UPSC was quite messy, and my optional preparation suffered a lot because of that. Uh, I could not move cities with such bulky books all the time, so I decided not to buy each and everything. Many toppers will suggest that you should be reading separate geomorphology book by Savinder Singh or oceanography book by Savinder Singh. I didn't do that. I just bought the physical geography by Savinder Singh. Now, there are many topics that are not covered in that book. For example, we just get three to four land formation theories, part of geomorphology in that physical geography book. So, the rest, there are nine theories that you need to cover. And the rest I covered from by Googling. I also went to government websites like EPG Pathshala. I prepared notes from there. I found it on YouTube what all are the land formation theories, etc. So you need to do some research on every topic you study, and that was more that suited me more, because all the notes then I could have in digital format, which I could carry anywhere in my laptop. So yeah, I did that entirely for the physical geography part. This is what I did. I just read Savinder Singh first, which became my base, along with GC Leong and NCRTs, of course. And after that, whatever was left, which I got to know from various other content creators and geography experts. And then I covered them through EPG Pathshala, Amit Sen Gupta, Krishna Sir, Synopsis IAS, Shabir Sir, etc. You can see any channel and choose according to yourself. Now, after all these things, also in human geography, I bought many books. Like I bought a separate book for economic geography, I bought a separate book for thoughts and those model systems, etc. But I could not read any of those books cover to cover. It just didn't suit me. Like it would take a lot of time, and since I was preparing with a job, I didn't have that much time. So what I did was, Krishna sir has PDFs on his channel Synopsis IAS, uh, in which he covers a lot of topics in depth. Also, I took their study material. I paid for that, and I took their study material, which I completed on my own. And the study material was quite concise while also very thorough. So you can do that. I took that study material. It was arranged syllabus wise, and also there were questions based on previous year PYQs. Through that, I covered some of the parts that were left from these books that I read. Also, Himanshu Sir's 500, I bought it and I read, although I could not complete it either. It is quite lengthy, it is very descriptive, so you cannot read everything. But mostly the theoretical answers of human geography on thoughts, also various kinds of how geography developed as a subject, how it is considered a subject of science or a subject of humanities. Okay, all the theories, Christoller's theory, all those things are mentioned in Himanshu sir's books, and I read it from there. Feminist geography, humanist geography, uh, all these things, and the answers are quite good. So I'll just read the answer once and I'll just jot down the points to just mug it up. And that is how I prepared other answers. Now, after that, I'll tell you what I did. I joined a test series. Uh, I would not like to name the coaching, but it was very disappointing. It is a very famous coaching. The teacher is great, but the test series is very bad, like very bad. So I joined that teacher's coaching for just the test series, to give the test series. I wrote the answer and uploaded the answer sheets to their website. It never came corrected. The papers never came corrected. I complained so many times. I told my mains is just around the corner. Please give me at least two, three answer sheets which are corrected so that I can analyze where my preparation stands. They gave me an answer sheet for one test series just 1 week before my mains. And I had scored out of total both paper 1 and paper 2, I just scored 78 marks, like literally 78 marks. I was panicking, like this is the level of my preparation. I of course put it on Telegram groups that we join and the communities, and everyone told me actually your answer is very GS oriented, so that is why you didn't score that well. I was panicking. I called, there was this Rajan sir who was working with Understand UPSC of Satyam Jan sir. I called him. I just told him, sir, I don't know what to do because how to rectify this. From 78 people are scoring above 300. How to go from there to there? And he suggested me some of the tips which really worked out, and my score, which was 78 in the mock, the only mock I gave, to 244, which I scored in the final exam. So Rajan sir gave me some of the answers to questions in which I was scoring very poorly. And the way he was explaining and the answers and points he was giving me were very different from what I had written. So basically, my answers in geography optional looked like answers from GS paper 1. And that is why my scores were not good either. For example, in GS paper 2, which is Geography of India, if I was asked about terrorism, I would write a very GS kind of an answer, like, border areas and how terrorism also take place in a systematic way within the country through the networks that function, all the generic stuff, basically. Now, Rajan sir suggested me that there is one topper from previous year, Yatharth Shekhar. He told me to look at his answer sheets of geography optional. Shekhar had given Forum IAS test series for geography optional, and I just opened his answer sheets. And the answers were mind blowing. You could actually see the difference if you have not prepared that well. You could actually see the difference between his answers and your answers. So, in this terrorism stuff, I would write this generic answer on governance, socio political, cultural issues, etc. What Yatharth sir did, he made the answer completely geography oriented, which was supposed to be done by me too. So he would talk about the Himalayan region, he would draw Himalayas, he would draw various layers of Himalayas, uh, how it becomes very important for India from security point of view. What are the important points? He had drawn a picture of Himalayas and all the important peaks and security points he had highlighted in them. All those things he had done. He would also mention in his answers some of the Oscar winning researches. It was a geography optional paper, but he was writing like in evolution theories or various kinds of such things. He would write examples for this. And coral reefs, what are the different kinds of reefs? He would also give examples of various countries around Seychelles, Indonesia, all those countries. So the answers were mind blowing. Now, what I did was some topics would always remain the same in UPSC answers. So suppose the question is on feminist geography. Yatharth Shekhar had written an answer in that topic, on that topic, in his test series. I took points from there. I took the names of books from there. I took the thinkers from there, and I replicated them just like that in my final answer too. So there was a question on budget that needs to be more female oriented. Okay, and I used whatever he had written, although his answer was to a completely different question. But the examples, but the points, the books, the thinkers, all these things could be repeated and could be curated according to the demand of the question that has been asked to you. And this is what I did. And also because so I have studied from TIS Mumbai, and we did a lot of field work. So specifically only around Maharashtra, only specifically only in Maharashtra, but we did a lot of that. So what I'll do is I'll draw a map of Maharashtra. I'll point out, so this in Palghar region, this is the case. In Ralegaon Siddhi, Anna Hazare did something. I have mentioned that. If you just mention that, it is a GS answer. But if you show on map where Ralegaon Siddhi is and just draw it in a small picture, and how geographically also he supported the improvement of the place, those things really add to your answer. So ultimately, to my surprise, I was expecting something around 220s, but I scored 244. And then I realized, yes, my tactic was correct. So finally, to summarize, what you need to do is, of course, cover the basic books. Firstly, like NCRTs, go through that. GC Leong, go through that. There are various diagrams in GC Leong, for example, glacial landform, desert landforms. There are various kinds of diagrams in that. Go through that, draw them again and again, mug them up. Okay. Then after that, you need to study some of the basic concepts through conventional books like Physical Geography by Savinder Singh, Majid Hussain. All those things you need to do. After that, you need to pick the answer sheet of a topper from the test series he or she gave. Just see the formatting they use, and also the examples they use. You can just use them, replicate them then and there. Also write answers from your day-to-day experiences as well. For example, if you have been a traveler and if you have been traveling to various places, you can write those examples. I used to binge watch YouTube videos about people surviving in minus degree temperatures in places like Yakutia. So in many of my geography answers, I have used Yakutia, like extreme, on in case of extreme environmental events. Okay, I read how butterflies and such kind of species are moving upward towards the Himalayas due to climate change. I used that as an example. I have seen how people, I used to visit in Mumbai to slums like Dharavi, and I have seen how people are surviving floods and such kinds of calamities and disasters there. I used that as an example. So, whatever day to day experiences and learnings you have, use them as well. You can do this only when you do a lot of answer writing practice, which is what I did. When the coaching that I joined for test series did not give me my corrected answers, what I started to do was I just picked previous year question paper. I sat for 3 hours and I wrote my answer. Someone corrects it, someone doesn't correct it, doesn't matter. I'll just match that I am around the topic, and I have not just diverted completely or understood the question completely differently, and I have been around whatever is asked, and I am giving points which are accurate was my only concern, which could be learned via some coaching institutes on your YouTube channel. Important part is, how do you divide the time to write such a lengthy paper? Geography optional, my time would generally extend by 45 minutes, so I'll take 3 hour 45 minutes to complete my paper. Uh, and therefore I was very scared. Then I devised a system. So if you have seen the paper is in two sections, right? There are two questions, question number 1 and question number 5, which are compulsory. Both the questions are of 50 marks. Now there are three questions each in both the sections, and out of all you have to attempt three questions. In those three questions, one question in each of those three are of 20 marks and two questions are of 15 marks. So ultimately, if you see, 50 plus 50, 100, three questions 20 marks each, which is 60, and 15 questions, uh, 6 15 sorry 15 marks, 6 questions, which is 90 marks. So it will be 100 plus 60 plus 90, 250 is the whole paper. What I did was, I will start with 20 mark. So there will be three questions of 20 marks each that I have to answer. I will try to cover it in the first 45 minutes, 15 minutes each. So each 20 marks question needs to be completed in 15 minutes. So the first 45 minutes, all those lengthy questions are done. Now the 15 marks question come. So there I'll take the next 1 hour properly. Okay. So now it will be 1 hour 45 minutes almost that I have consumed. I have 15 minutes and plus 1 hour extra with me. In that time, I would be answering question number one, which has 5 questions, 10 marks each, and question number five, which is 5 questions, 10 marks each. All those 10 questions I will be answering in the last 1 hour 15 minutes. That 15 minutes I kept as a buffer. I will try to complete it in 1 hour, and the rest 15 minutes I took it as a buffer, so that suppose in those 20 marks questions, instead of 45 minutes I take 50 minutes, I'm not panicking. I'm like, okay, I have 15 minutes extra in my hand. So this is how I started to target and frame questions and answers in my mind, and proceed. And it worked. It really worked. So I will suggest you guys try the same. And if you have any other doubts, please mention them in the comment section. As I said, for syllabus and book list, you should be going to other channels and other websites for the same, because I think there are people who are much more better than me in this subject, who could guide you much better. Otherwise, for any approach or thought related or strategy related doubt, you can connect with me in the comment section. Thank you very much.